Franchise consultancy, the next big opportunity. Not everyone is meant to follow the crowd. Some are born to lead, to guide, to unlock potential. Imagine a world where businesses thrive because of you, where entrepreneurs take their first step with confidence and established brands scale beyond imagination because you showed them the way. Welcome to the world of franchise consulting. A $5 trillion industry is waiting. A booming market where demand for expert consultants is soaring high. India's franchise sector alone is growing at 30% annually. Over 1 million businesses are looking to expand, and they need guides, experts, and consultants like you. Being an independent franchise consultant means more than just a title. It means empowering businesses, helping aspiring entrepreneurs start strong, supporting business owners in scaling up, enabling profitable exits for those ready to move on. With 27 years of Franchise India expertise, a global network of brands and investors, and a program designed for professionals like you, IFC is your gateway to success. This is not just a business, it's a movement, a career, a future. So, ask yourself, are you ready to be the guide, to lead, to grow? Become an independent franchise consultant. Be the guide. Grow with us. Franchise India.
Okay. Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Sajid Joy. I'm the business head at Franchise India. Well, it's nice to see a good amount of participation for this webinar. And we'd like to thank each one of you for taking the time to attend this special webinar. Now, this webinar is special because this opportunity is coming to you from the House of Franchise India. It's also special because some of you are getting the opportunity to align with Franchise India as an independent franchise consultant. Now, talking about Franchise India, well, we've been in the business for the past 27 years now. And we are currently operating in 15 countries and 97 cities in India. Now, to put things in perspective for your benefit, and also to understand the Franchise India business model in detail, I would request our CEO and Director, Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, to take this over. Over to you, Mr. Bhatt. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajid, for hosting another edition of this special webinar. We warmly welcome you all in this webinar. So very good evening. My name is Sanjay. If you see, there's a lot of leaders also on the panel today with us. So what we are talking about? We are talking about $5 trillion industry is waiting for you. So this is a consulting business which we are talking about. And India, as you know, is a ready market for global brands as well. And franchising is booming like anything today, because anything and everything what you consume today is coming from some franchise company. So what we are looking at, we are saying Franchise India is a trusted advisory platform, how to start your own business platform. Because in India, there are 70% investors today who are starting their business first time. So when you are a first time business buyer, so you have no idea, no capability how to select. That's where in Franchise India, with legacy of 27 years in this business, coming in between and helping our entrepreneurs, business owners, and also a lot of investors who are maybe women entrepreneurs also, and some startups also, some professionals also, who are looking forward to start a business. It is so difficult because there are so many parameters which you have to understand before you invest. That's where our role comes in between, wherein we come in with our experience and helping one side investors, because that's our business, helping investors to handhold, to rightly select an opportunity which is rightly fitted for their market, rightly fitted for their overall experience and profile, and rightly fitted for their investment as well. Because it's very, very important when you have even 10 lakh rupees also to invest in any of the business, how you can select. That's there's no other platform. So then it becomes very important role for a consultant, for an advisor, to help these investors. So that's where we have created our network now in 97 cities with very, very capable consultants and advisors who are having 20 years plus 30 years, 35 years of experience. And, these are all professionals who have joined us as franchise consultant, because this is not just a business, it's a career, it's a long term understanding wherein you become franchise India in your city and help local investors and also brands who are there, and they are having that understanding to grow. They are also having that aspiration to spread their franchisees in other markets, because there is none outside franchise India who would have the same service, who can provide to one side investors, one side brands, and get them together. Third business which we are also in is resale. We call it as resale business, because if there's any business house or any franchise owner want to come out of the business, want to sell the business, there is nobody outside us. So we have created one-stop solution for investors, for businesses, brands, and also active businesses which are there, and investor want to invest in active business. There is none who can claim that he can help or he can get you in that business also. So we use a byline that nobody in the world sells more business than Franchise India. As I said, we are a trusted advisory platform. So we work with investors, we work with brands, we onboard both, and then we service both. And as an advisory company, we charge both for onboarding, we charge both for servicing. And what is IFC? I can just give you understanding. IFC is an independent franchise consultant. As a company, overall, we all are consultants, but we are having an opportunity for individuals, professionals, like-minded people, or some kind of consulting you do, education consulting, real estate consulting, financial consulting, or any other consulting. If you do, this becomes very complementing business for you, right? So that's what we are looking at, to increase our network in different cities with more hands. And we have already structured in 97 cities, and we are also now in 15 countries with the same business model. And independent franchise consultant would be a specialist, how to start your own business specialist. That's when we are now talking about these specialists to join us in your own markets and become Franchise India. And Franchise India gets a capability of 27 years experience, the legacy of 27 years, which is backing you with full-time support, with full, support in terms of leads, full support in terms of brands, full support in terms of events to organize in your cities, and getting matchmaking with Franchise India, and having local investors. And because in these events, what we do largely, we invite investors, we invite brands, and what we do is, as a consulting company, we matchmake. We matchmake, and then we are getting, fees from the investor side also, and from the brand side also. Just to give you overview, Franchise India, as we are known in India, because we do around 200 events every city we go and organize an event in your local cities. So we are known as Franchise India in India. But we have two more companies, which is Fran Global. Fran Global is our international arm of the business, which is market entry for global brands. And if you see today, we have a lot of global brands coming to India. So Fran Global is becoming a platform for them to enter in India. And Fran Global is also helping Indian brands, local brands, to go outside India to expand their network through franchise route. And that's what this platform is all about. We have also one of the company, which is Fran Corp. Fran Corp is the world's largest consulting company. What they do, they help businesses to get ready for franchise. So they build business model, bring SOP systems in place, and helping them to get ready. And then we get franchisees on board. In this today's webinar, what we are going to do, I'll put some perspective on this. So we'll talk about largely in three parts. So first part, we will discuss about what is Franchise India journey has been till now, last 27 years, how we have started, what we have done till now, and why this brokerage business was required, why this consulting business was required. And second, we'll also talk about franchise as an industry, how big this industry is, what is there for next 20, 30 years, how it is looking like, and then what is an opportunity for all of you who have joined us today, special webinar at special time, which is 5 p.m., because this is a time wherein a lot of people are outside at work, in office, here and there. but you are all joined in this webinar at 5 p.m. And thank you so much for joining in at 5 p.m. in this webinar. So we'll discuss at length what is an IFC model. We will talk about monetization model. We'll talk about how you can join us, how you can become a member with Franchise India, and what is the monetization model, plus how you can grow with us and what is there for all of you there. So to do that, we have also, you can see leaders on panel. So I'll talk about these leaders as well, and then we'll talk about the management from Franchise India. So we have joined our leaders who are in different cities. I have invited most of you by these leaders. So after this webinar, please, uh, they will get in touch and have a good round of discussion with them. Have your all questions with them so that they can give you full understanding about this model. And if you really feel there is some fitment and you are looking forward for the same kind of a business, and we are also having some synergy in between, then we will take this discussion up. And then there will be a 10-minute interaction with our chairman, sir, or managing director or director, that we will see the fitment, and then we'll take your business opportunity further with us. So with us in this webinar, we have joined us Sajid, who has started this webinar. Then we have Shaktivel, he is our senior leader as well. Then we have Anurag Saha. We have also joined Harmandeep along with Raja Jain, and we also have Vamsi and Mukul who have also joined us with Kapil also in this webinar. So these are all leaders who run their own and their offices across, and then further down the line we have a lot of teams who are working under them. And then the only idea is sport function, the sport which we are providing to all our IFC partners who is joining in, especially initial days when we are talking about around 3 months time, is very, very important for all the new partners who join us. So I have regionally and locally created teams support function, which would definitely help you in terms of getting you business also and getting you further understanding also. We also have joined us our managing director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. So I'll invite and just request her to take it up further and give us some understanding about the journey and obviously about the franchising overall. She has more than 2 decades of experience in franchising, and will further setting the perspective and welcome you once again. Thank you so much for being there in this webinar. And before I invite, one last thing, which is how you can interact with us in this webinar. We have a Q&A box. So there is someone who have already raised your hand. So my request to Mr. Muhammad Zumadin, okay, he has down now. So there's no way you can interact with us by raising your hand. So we have a Q&A box. I would request you that if you want, you can interact with us through Q&A box. Have your question in this Q&A box, and since we will give you full understanding what we do, what we have done till now, what are we looking at, and we also want to know who is there with us today, where from you have joined, which city you have joined, and what you are doing, and what you have already done, what is your experience. So we'll also put some questions in your Q&A box. So we request you to make it interactive, because the consulting business interaction is very important. And you use our Q&A box and send us your answers over there. So we'll take all your names, because you have given us a lot of time. We'll also take your names in regard to have a respect for all of you. But make it interactive. That's what there has to be some takeaways from everyone who have joined us in this webinar. So please sit back, relax, and be there for 1 hour program, and you will see there are a lot of takeaways for each one of you, a lot of learnings from me for each one of you. So now, please, we'll start, and over to you, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. And friends, a very good evening once again to all of you. I welcome you to the IFC webinar. And like you heard, this is an opportunity to associate as a partner of Franchise India and Fran Global, is what we operate in different markets across the world. So between these two companies and also other group companies, we today are world's largest integrated franchise development company, and also the largest distribution company, which operates in more than 90 cities in India and 15 international markets. And we actually bring in one of the most deepest experience, which is 27 years, which includes a lot of validated learning that we have gathered in this time frame. Our experience, our knowledge, which I would say is unparalleled, working with brands across the country, working with a lot of global brands, and also a very, very large community of entrepreneurs or investors who want to start a business. So what we have achieved, I would say, in these 27 years, we've worked with more than 10 million investors. When I say we've worked with them, we've actually assisted these many investors, aspiring entrepreneurs to start a business, where we have handheld them through the entire process of buying a business. Second is we worked with more than 20,000 companies, and these companies come with all shapes and sizes, from startups to mid-sized companies to large corporates and enterprises in India, and more than 720 global brands where we have spearheaded their market entry for India and also the subcontinent. So while Franchise India runs different companies at the group level, but and different group companies, but to summarize and make it easy for you to understand, who's the community actually we serve, and I'll give you a little understanding on that, and what we do at large. First and foremost, we are a platform or a company which helps investors to invest in different opportunities, and these investments can be small investments, mid-size investments, or even large investments, say 50 crores, 100 crores and upwards. So we are a start your own business specialist, and these are active businesses which are run by operators, or I would say franchise partners, versus passive investments like stock investments, property investments, etc., where you will find, I would say, millions of brokers already in the market. We are not that kind of consultant. We help people start their business, and these are investments which they do in active businesses through franchising. So anyone who wants to start a business is the community, the opportunity that we all service. And if you look at I don't know how many of you actually follow franchising. Today, this demand is becoming much bigger than what I would say I've experienced more than 2.5 decades back when we started our company. And not only, I would say it is becoming bigger, but I feel today the investors, they're more aware, they're more traveled, they have aspiration for brands they want to own. They have an appetite not only to invest, but they also have an appetite to put a lot of significant time to master the business. And specifically, when I see the last 3 odd years, specifically after the COVID, there is a very big cohort, which is a young population of India, which is coming forward to start businesses. There was a time, when we started our company, there were very few, young population coming and starting their businesses, and first-time business buyer was very, very small percentage. But today I'm seeing, especially a lot of international brands that we are bringing to India almost every month. The first set of inquiries or excitement, interest that we receive is this youngster, which is in the age group of, I would say, 25 to maybe early mid 30s. They're well-traveled people, and they are actually investing in these opportunities. So that is one, which is start your own business. We help people invest in businesses. Second is scale your brand, and this is where we actually specialize, where our companies who are looking to expand via franchise route, they would use the services of our company called FrankCorp, which again comes with 50 years of experience. That is an American company, and Franchise India has partnered with them. We acquired the India rights of this company about 20 years back. But there is no company outside FrankCorp globally which is as old as the company, which comes with that experience of working with the top brands in the industry, from McDonald's to the KFC's, Hilton Hotel. This company has worked with all of them, and we work with companies to make them ready to get into franchising. So if you look at how franchising is expanding, and the last 4 years, again, I would say we have seen a big change, and we're witnessing today there's a big corporatization of franchising. A lot of major brands across industries are adopting franchise route for faster and a more sustainable growth. And some of the names, I'm sure you would know, they're companies like Reliance. I think most of these brands today that we are working with, they were not franchising even 2 years, 3 years, 4 years back. But today, if you look at the entire retail portfolio of Reliance, they are very big on franchising. So we are seeing a big corporatization of franchising. Today, 25% of startups choose franchising to scale their product or services. And that number is growing every single year. You can all count. We have a lot of startups in India. 25% of them are using franchising to scale their business. And third, what we do is exit. If you are a business owner who wants to exit your business, through our Business X company, we also help business owners to sell their businesses. So if you look at somebody who wants to start a business, there are only three ways one can do that, which is your own startup. Second is resales, which means you sell your business, somebody would buy that business. And third is franchise. And between our companies, we work on the latter two, which is resales through Business X and franchise businesses. So our company actually bridges the gap between the global domestic franchise brands and ambitious entrepreneurs, I would say. And I would not call them just investors, but these are operators across the country, emerging markets. And we actually specialize in identifying and scaling franchise opportunities across diverse sectors, which can be F&B, retail, health, beauty, wellness, education, you name it. And these are all industries today we work in. So what we have done in the last 27 years, we have actually created a very strong ecosystem through our group companies, our distribution, our presence. But at the same time, we felt because this opportunity is ever growing, it is a very dynamic industry. So we also wanted to create this opportunity to partner with Franchise India. So this is the reason, we have this webinar today, where we want to invite maybe some like-minded entrepreneurs who can become partners with us. And if you see from the day of our inception as a company, the core driver of our business has been entrepreneurship. And the initiative also for us to start this program of IFC was based on to work with entrepreneurs like yourself who become partners with our company and who need to have most important, I would say, the skill set, and even more important than skill set, I would say, the intent to drive entrepreneurship like all of us at Franchise India and Fran Global have. So I like to highlight before we go into the presentation some of the key drivers, I would say, which is actually increasing the scope of franchising in India. Because when you want to get into and become a part of any industry, you absolutely want to see the future prospects of that industry, how big that industry is going to be, and is it going to be relevant also in the times to come or not. So I'll point out some growth drivers which are very important to understand. First and foremost, I would say there's a big formalization when it comes to consumption, what we're consuming every single day. There's a big formalization of consumption which is happening. What does it mean? Is there's a growing consciousness of a brand which is rising, and which is also leading to a big demand for branded product and services, right? So today, everything that we consume from a brand, which can be an apparel that we consume, from the spectacles that we wear, from the watches that we wear, from the shoe that we wear, to even the services that we use today, from your quick commerce to laundry services, all these services are coming from a very branded environment. So there is a big formalization of consumption which has started to happen. Just an example of food service industry, I'm sure we all love eating out, and this is one category we receive the highest number of leads every single day. And this is a very fragmented industry, right? With a lot of players in the market, nationally, regionally, unorganized. So if you look at food industry example, the branded segment for the very first time has surpassed, the non-branded segment. Today, the organized segment in food industry is 51%, and the non-branded is about 49%. This is first time ever this has happened in a market like this. The service sector is modernizing, like I said. What we saw maybe 20 years back, we saw a big modernization of product services or retail, so to say. This time around, the service sector has become branded, like I said, from direct to home healthcare services, laundry services, clinic services, quick commerce services. All these services we are consuming, they're coming from brands every single day. The second area which I like to also talk about, and I hinted about that a while back, there is a big growth of first-time business buyers. So when I say first-time business buyers, these are people who relatively have no experience of running a business, starting a business. This community in India has become very, very big. When we started in 1999, out of 100 people who came to us to start a business, 90 people came with experience of running, operating some form of business. Some of these are franchisees and some of these were their own businesses. But today, there is 60% of this community which is first-time business buyer. So this community has almost become 6 times of what it was 20 years back. And there are more people who are coming forward to buy this business. So if you see the last 10 odd years, I would say the first time business buyer community has almost doubled than what it was 10 years back. And then third is the legacy of entrepreneurship in a country like India. India has a very deep ingrained culture of entrepreneurship. And this is very evident from the large number of micro businesses across all neighborhoods that we stay in, from Amul booth to Mother Dairy booth, which are operating in our societies. Now, the demand for entrepreneurship, especially I would say at the bottom of the pyramid, is still very high. And franchising comes as a very viable option for individuals who want to start, their own business. And now, when you go to job as an opportunity, if you look at the situation in India, the job creation challenge still remains, and the government is still fighting every single year. And franchising, so to say, comes as a very big solution. India faces a massive job creation challenge, and it needs to create almost 1 million jobs every single month in the next 10 years to fulfill that gap of the job demand. Only 20% of this demand is currently being met, which leaves a very big delta of 75%. And that's where I would say franchising comes as a very big solution. As many individuals who want to take up franchising, they're also buying a job for themselves in absence of, I would say, sufficient high paying job opportunities, particularly in tier 2, 3, and 4 cities. And tier 1 cities, you still have high paying opportunities. But when you go to tier 2 and 3, there are not many high paying opportunities that we see. So franchising comes as a very big solution. So friends, this is what, I wanted to set a perspective. We have a small Q&A that we want to ask you. You've shared about ourselves, you've talked about the industry, but equally we would like to understand each one of you have joined in. And I'll request Sanjay if, he can, there's a very small, remark that you need to put in the Q&A, and we'll make it very simple for you, where you can select one of the options to describe your profile. And maybe we can also put that in the Q&A box. So,
Yes, I have
Sanjay, if
put
you
it in
want
the
to read
Q&A
that
box.
out.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much. I have already put it in the Q&A box. So friends, please use one of the option or many options you can use if you are into multiple things. Very simple. It's a P for professional. If you are a professional, you are working somewhere, you can use P. But we need your city name as well, because we would like to know which city you are coming from. And if you are running a business, you are a business owner, you can use B. And if you are a consultant already, if you are doing some consulting practice, it can be education consulting, real estate consulting, franchise consulting, or it can be any other consulting practice you do. Would be great if you can write little more on consulting business what you do. And you can use MC, management consultant, with your city name. And also, if you're looking forward for a career change right now, so this is also a right time for career change, because industry is booming, franchising is booming, maybe consulting can be a right option for you. But we'll understand your complete profile and where from you are coming in. So important is city name, because we have some cities wherein we are absolutely not looking for any partner as of now. But there are some cities we have one partner, we are looking for second, or some cities we have absolutely not open till now. Now we feel that franchising is growing in those cities. We are looking forward for local partner who will associate with us and become franchise India in your city. That's what the idea is, to look for the partners, look for a like-minded people who are looking forward to service the industry. Service industry, when I'm saying, is one-sided investors, other side is businesses. What we do, we match make. So we match make both, because there are a lot of investors now coming and looking forward to start a business. It can be a professional also. Like, we are looking forward for business partners. So we have thousands of brands, more than 20,000, when we are selling franchisees for them. So there are investors who are looking forward for some kind of an investment, and we help them to select a right opportunity for them. So this webinar is now open for your answers. So we have already few, Mr. Ramman, welcome. You are sent us a question. So we have a little bit answered on that, what we are looking at. And then we also have Mr. Prabhakaran. Mr. Prabhakaran is saying how to collaborate to work with Franchise India. We have startup community. We can support upcoming events like this. Absolutely, yes. We are a startup community. So we have 80% companies who are startups. Now they are looking to build their businesses through franchising. They want to enter new markets. They are looking for expanding through franchising. So we are the only platform who can help them. Mr. Raman, thank you for your answer. P&M, you are a professional. You are saying you are a management consultant already. You are from Chennai, so welcome. Further, you are writing professional business owners, management consultants, Chennai. Welcome. It's a right, I think, profile is a very, very complimenting business for you. Miss Benita, MC again, management. Oh, is an education consultant, so management consultant from Chennai and Bangalore. So welcome. We also have Sushmita ji. Sushmita has joined professional New Delhi. So welcome. We have our corporate office in Delhi. It's exactly in Surajkund, Faridabad, next to South Delhi. we would like to have you in office. Maybe we can have a round of discussion there. So we have other offices in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, Ahmedabad, Chandigarh, everywhere. So now our leaders would definitely invite you so to have a further discussion. But Delhi is our corporate office. Mr. Karthik is writing career change, Coimbatore. So welcome. Looking forward for career change. So this is absolutely can be a right opportunity if it is maybe suitable for you, suitable for us. After the discussion, we will look forward to have further understanding with you. Mr. Abhishek Sinha, I am based out of Mumbai. I am management consultant, worked with various startups. Absolutely. So now you are talking about management consultant already. So you are a consultant. So you are in Mumbai. Mumbai is a absolutely a great market for all of us. We have our office also, and we have top class IFC partners already who are full time with us. And this can be also further discussed. Any leader who have invited you, please, he will get in touch and have a complete discussion, and then we'll take it up further. Mr. Gurprem Singh. Mr. Singh, welcome. So he is saying he is a professional, he is a business owner and a management consultant in education as well, immigration, past worked in real estate. So you have a great experience, real estate, yes. Franchising is all about, having real estate is first requirement after once we sign the deal, and after that you need real estate for fashion brands, for food brands, for any kind of business you are in. If you are a real estate consultant, so it will be a great complementing because this is also a great business in terms of franchising. I think I would request everyone to write. There are a lot of people who have joined us in this webinar. So we request you, everyone, to use this and make it interactive so that we know who is there with us. Mr. Kumar Ravi Shankar, I am a marketing professional and having legal degree also, having experience of 32 years, worked in FMCG industry. Absolutely, yes, we are having towards in becoming independent franchise Delhi. So you are talking about Delhi again. I said we would definitely have a discussion and would like to welcome you to our office. This can be a great complementing business along with your business, what you are doing. So others also, I would request, please keep on writing and send us your queries so that we can take your names. You want to continue after this, Duneji, or we can take the presentation? I think we have got all questions over there, but others are also writing in the meantime. We will help you to understand this opportunity and help you to understand, what is the monetization model in this. But in the meantime, we can request others also to make it interactive and share your thoughts in Q&A box. We are not having any platform in this wherein you can directly speak to us, but Q&A box will help you to reach out to us. And if you have any other question also related to franchising, related to Franchise India, or related to any kind of brand you want to have further understanding, you can please write back to us directly. Then we have Mr. Devanath. So he is saying your team denied to deal agreements. Why you afraid for? If there is something we can discuss on this, we can see agreements. Yes, we have a lot of consultants already with us who are from chartered accountants or legal departments. They know exactly because we have also this business wherein we do legal agreements with our brands, with investors. This would be also very helpful. We can discuss further. Mr. Malik Dinar, I'm a real estate agent and running a property management service and then wish to work and franchise India. All right, my looks great. So yes, if you are really interested, so please share with us which city you are from, Mr. Malik. Yes, real estate plays a vital role in this franchise business. So we would like to have a discussion with you. Ms. Sushmita ji is writing, can I do it alongside my job? See, alongside with job, I think I'll pass on to Sonia ji again to answer this question because our business is very different. It's an involvement business. And if you are not involved and doing a job, so it's not something part-time, 2, 3 hours, you sit anywhere from office. It's absolutely not that. But in length, I think I can pass on back to Sonia ji, please.
And so I'd like to answer that, a lot of people, and I would say, not only on the webinar, but otherwise also sometimes we meet and they think this might not be a full-time investment they want to do in something like this. But unlike a lot of other businesses, our business is very different, right? We're not in a product sales business. We're a knowledge-based business. So our return on the investment that we are doing, and this investment is very small to become a partner, our return is calculated by the time that we put in the business. So this has two sides. One is the time that we put in, and the intelligence driven business, which is completely knowledge driven business model. Because as a company, we are advisory, we are consultative or consultants, so to say, where we advise companies on the right business model and also advise investors on the right opportunities. And just to also add, there are two types of ROIs. One is the ROI where you have enough money, you put that money into any business, put your capital, and you get return on the capital that you have deployed. The other is the return on intelligence, return on time. Our business is the second one, which is return on intelligence and time. So more time and intelligence you put in, higher are the returns in the business. Having said that, we've had in the past some partners who were working and they said maybe we'll do it for some time and then gradually shift. But unfortunately, those partners have not been able to contribute much with us. So if you want to continue your job, my recommendation would be, not to take up an IFC partnership, because this is our very first criteria for selecting our partners. Over to you, Satya.
Thank you. So as like other businesses, we also have ROI as we discussed. It is return on involvement and return on intelligence. Return on involvement means it would need your time, wherein you interact with the investor, understand the requirement, and then do the matchmaking. So it will take your time. So minimum we have criteria, we should have 4-5 hours a day so that it will be meaningful for both of us. And then return on intelligence is because if you are not updated on the brands, updated on the industry, updated on the knowledge which is required in this, it is very difficult to work with investors and brands, because as a consultant, what we need to provide them knowledge, provide guidance them, and we help them and handhold them. So we need to be updated on that. So every day, Franchise India do trainings on brands, and we launch every day a new brand. So that's what we keep on updating our partners. So when you are updated, you are having intelligence enough so that you will be paid for. Because if there is any fee which we charge, will be paid for your intelligence, because you are providing guidance to investors how to select the right opportunity, because our investors do not have that capability to choose which business is rightly fitted for them. That's how it's becoming our role, wherein we come with 27 years of legacy and helping our investors. But it's at the same time, it is very, very important for us, because if we are successful in this business last 27 years and we are a market share, we are market leaders, we are today world's largest franchise distribution company. So it's very important to select right partners, because it has to be, it has to be win-win for both, and it has to be successful opportunity for you. If at all any partner who has joined us not having this kind of capability and not having time, and you still have some investment with you, it can be 30, 40, 50 lakh, 1 CR, we can reach out to you, we can help you to find out the right opportunity which can be fitted for you while you are doing a job. There can be different models which we can talk about. And obviously, our franchise consultants would help you in your city to select a right opportunity for you. But in our business, it is return on involvement, which is the first criteria, and return on intelligence. You need to have time to join our meetings, join our training programs, which is happening every day. And in this business model of independent franchise consultants, we have 3 days wherein we have a all India IFC meet. It is Monday 8 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday 8 o'clock in the morning, and Saturday 4 p.m. So that is where we have created this system and process which would help you to understand different products, different areas wherein we discuss. You have your own challenges and opportunities in your city, which we can share with others also. So with that note, so we will have a presentation today. So we'll give you some understanding about the business model, which is for independent franchise consultant, because that would give you a different opportunity to understand what is there for you. So if it is really suitable for you, which you can understand and post the webinar, our leaders will reach out and have a one-on-one discussion, deep down discussion with you, wherein you are free to ask questions. We are also having free to have questions. So if you really make some partnership out of that, and you feel that yes, you are good to go for this, we feel that it's the right profile for us, and demand in that area we see it's increasing, it's growing, and we need a partner in that city. Definitely, we'll look forward for. But there is a condition: we will have 10-minute introduction with our chairman, with our managing director or senior management before we select, because it's a decision which is for us also, that who can become our partner and then who can become your partner. So then we will see in case we are going ahead with that. So with that note, I'm taking this presentation for you, but we will have few slides which are important for you as of now to cover up the time also, because we have time till 6 o'clock. So my humble submission is, please be there till 6 and hear it out from our presentation, hear it out what is there for you, hear it out from us what is the monetization model and how you can grow, because every investor is unique. Unique would mean that someone is bringing in some experience, someone is bringing in some experience, and someone is bringing in 4 hours, someone is having 8 hours. So there is something for all of you, but how you want to grow faster is up to you. More time, more involvement means more growth, obviously faster growth. So we'll give you some understanding on this. So first slide goes, which is saying franchising. Franchising, as we discussed, it's a rapidly growing industry today, and it's a $5 trillion industry overall. And India is now, it's the second biggest market for franchising as of now. And we have reached out to the fourth level now. We are fourth biggest economy as well. And franchising is absolutely growing, and different countries are looking for India as a market to enter. And there are so many brands. Recently, if we give an example, recently we have brands from Vienna, we have brands from Vietnam, we have brands from Hong Kong, we have brands now Korea. Now you see there's a lot of craze there in the market for kids. Kids are very loving the Korean food, Korean cosmetics, Korean dresses. How is possible they can get it in your city? That's what Franchise India is, are bringing these brands in India. We are launching these brands in India, and they also have, they are very hungry right now, and they are hungry to come to India because India is growing. India's consumption is growing because population, it's a youth country, and population is growing, industry is growing, and requirement is growing. So malls are growing. Now you see everywhere, you see a lot of malls also coming in, new food courts coming in, new highways are being built. So every highway you need multiple food courts. So you can see where from this will come. So this will come only for franchising. So every food brand you see is offering a franchise, because brands are not investing themselves to open company owned, which we call as a COCO model, company owned, company operated. We can give an example of Bata. Bata 15 years back, they were doing all COCO models, COCO stores, which was 100% invested by the brand itself and operated by brand itself. There was no opportunity for someone to invest. Now you see they're also now increasing their numbers and going across through this franchising. Even Reliance today have got all their brand portfolio with Franchise India, and we are very fortunate that having a board brand portfolio of Reliance, and we are offering these franchising opportunities for people out there who are willing to associate with such brands. So we have Tata, we have Aditya Birla, we have Raymond's brands, we have all top class brands also. But yes, someone who was writing that it's a startup country, it is true. So 75-80% are all startups. They need guidance, they need platform, they need our help, they need our guidance. So we help these startup investors also, startup brands also, to grow together, and we do matchmake overall. That's what franchising is all about. If I can give you some understanding sector wise, I think you can relate to this, that every sector you go right now is expanding. Even agro business is expanding. Agro business is coming now to every city. They're expanding. There are a lot of healthcare services who are providing door-to-door service, doorstep services, which is maybe from elderly service, which can be for anyone, even testing. If you see blood tests you are doing at home, so at your doorstep. Uh, Company like Dr. Lal Path Lab, to many others, have worked with Franchise India. Even so to say, gardener coming at your home today or plumber is also coming from a franchise company. So it has been, into franchising now. These businesses have evolved as a franchise model. Mainstream line businesses like education, which was earlier, first position, which were into franchising. Now we have healthcare. Healthcare is also on the top level. So there are also a lot of formats in healthcare offering franchise. And then we have financial services and food, then retail, fashion, auto. Now, auto, if I give an example, so we have now two-wheelers, which are EV segment, is also now coming rapidly. Now, every city you will see a lot of brands coming into franchising as well, because they need their existence, their presence in every city, because the consumer is everywhere. Consumer is everywhere. That's why they have to reach out to them. So hotel chains, and then you see some hostel chains also, they are also offering franchise. Anything you see in case of pet care today, it's again booming, it's again evolving. So a lot of pet lovers, they are having pets at home. So you need a clinic outside, you need a store, you need a center next to you, where you can take services, where you can take products as well. Today you see, after COVID especially, we are health conscious. Now it can be a gym, or it can be some kind of fitness center, which is very much required now. And we have all the fitness brands. If you talk about, you name that gym, which is an international we have worked with. It can be Snap Fitness, Anytime Fitness, Gold Gym, and now we also have another brand from UK, which is Easy Gym. And just to share with all of you today, we are very fortunate and very proud that now, since Franchise India have grown, we also have started investing in global brands. So today we have around 47 global brands in India, wherein Franchise India have invested as master franchise. So we are further looking forward for like-minded people who can become our regional partners for these global brands. And since this is complete ownership with us. So if you say this Easy Gym, it's a 200 crore company, Easy Group, out there in UK, and they have got this gym business, which is Easy Gym. You can search also. Easy Gym now in India is with Franchise India, and we have recently inaugurated first of their model gym, which is there in Delhi, in the model town, where an investor has invested around 5 CR on that. So it's a very, very large format they have opened, and it is one of our partner now in Delhi. So we are looking forward for now partners across, and the opportunity for investors who are investing even 7 to 10 lakh also, or 10 CR or 100 CR. So we have opportunities for them. So every investor is unique, as I said, and your requirement is our requirement. Now we will match make as per your requirement. If someone is looking for 5 CR, 10 CR, we have opportunity. If someone is looking forward for 50 CR, 100 CR, we bring that opportunity. So we have opportunities on board. We have investors on board. What we are looking at, we are looking at a like-minded people who can become our partner. You have to bring only your time and your intelligence. So it's just involvement and your intelligence. The rest, everything is being given by Franchise India. That's my next slide, wherein I can give you understanding what all we are going to provide. So in this slide, we have understood that every category, you go back, see from morning till evening what you consume at home, right from the milk products to bakery products, what we consume is also coming from franchise company. So milk is coming from Amul. Amul has got more than 15,000 outlets now. So you can see every city has a local Amul there. So there's some company in Bangalore, some company in here, some company. So they are also having full network through franchising, because they also have to reach out to every consumer. Today we have a lot of bakery brands, not only Indian or domestic. We have a lot of international bakery brands now in India, and offering franchise for like-minded people. Next slide says that what we are offering. So we are offering tablet. T stands for technology. So when you joined us as a partner, we give you technology. So we create a CRM for all of our partners. So all the database, all the leads which we are giving will come to your CRM, and also we'll create Franchise India domain website. And we also have a Franchise India domain email ID for all of you. So you will be using email ID of Franchise India, and obviously you will communicate with all your clients. We also provide you A means access. Access of what? Access of infrastructure. Infra, which is our offices, and these offices are full-time available for our partners. Someone was saying, I'm from Delhi, from Coimbatore, from Chennai, from Kolkata. We have offices across. So it's a full-time available for all our partners. You don't have to use your own office. You don't have to buy your office. There is no rentals, no office required in this business. Either you can work from home, or you can use our offices, or you can get your clients having a meetings in our office. L stands for leads and B stands for brand. So we give you brands, we give you leads. Not even a single penny you have to invest on generating leads or any kind of promotion. So we do a lot of promotions for our IFC partners, getting you on the panel while we are doing some digital format of event, digital format of webinar. We invite you to be part of that panel so that we create branding for you. You become brand, Franchise India brand, and local people will recognize you are the consultant. You are going to help these locally. Then E stands for events. Every month we have got 15, 20 events. And these events are also made for our partners. No investment from your side. It's all invested by us. And this Saturday, Sunday, also rather tomorrow, we have got show in Chandigarh. Chandigarh, we have got Harmandeep. He is branched at our Chandigarh office. So if anyone is around and you want to visit, please do connect and you can visit our show. We have a lot of IFC partners who are coming into the show. So coming to the show that's what we require. And there are some partners from Delhi also who are going and attending this Chandigarh show. So we have no restriction on these geographically. So you can travel to anywhere. And then 31st on Saturday, we have show in Hyderabad. And we have some partners coming from Bangalore. Some are coming from other cities also to be part of that. So this is all done by us, all invested by our side. And these events bring you a lot of business, because we are there to support you and helping you out. Only thing is you have to be involved into that business. That's it. T stands for training. So we have 3 days extensive training program in our corporate office, Delhi, where we invite the new batch, which is coming up. So it will be 3 days. So coming up is now in the month of June. So it is going to be 21st, 22nd, 23rd of June, and 3 days. So from pickup to drop, all done by Franchise India. Your accommodation to food to training to everything is going to be done by us from pickup to drop. So these 3 training dates are every month we do first time. Rest all the trainings further would be all done online, all done brand trainings to product trainings would be all on Zoom or Google Meet. So you don't have to come for. But first time, this is a 3 days training program, which is to be attended by you, because then you get all our perspective of the industry, company, management, leaders, and every business what we do. Next slide says that what's the proposed structure of an IFC. Now you can see this ladder. Why we have created this ladder? Because we feel every investor is unique, and there has to be some understanding on the growth, how you can grow with us. If you're putting more time, you're a full time, then it should get you growth, right? It should be financially also, it should be highly rewarding. And someone who is putting 3-4 hours a day, which is our minimum requirement, 100 hours in 1 month is minimum requirement from your side. But it's not Saturday, Sunday. It's not about you have 5 days a week, you are working somewhere, then Saturday and Sunday you can come in this business. Absolutely no. It is not going to be helpful. It is not going to be purposeful for both of us, because at this stage, after 27 years, we would not be having even one single IFC partner who would not grow with us. So we are not in that situation as of now. So every partner has to grow with us. That's why we do a proper selection from both sides. You select us, we select you after understanding the opportunity. We have all professionals with us who have got 20, 25, 30, 35 years of experience already. They are already into jobs, and they're into businesses, they're into some consulting practices, but now they are full-time with us. So when you join, you are joining at IFC basic level, which is our entry level. Then you become my IFC elite member when you are touching 15 lakh rupees revenue or 15 deals. That too, I'm talking about in 1 year. So 15 lakh rupees revenue in our business can get 1 lead, 1 deal, 1 day, 1 minute, everything. One maybe investor can also get you this. So we have a lot of opportunities there wherein this can be even get you 1 lead out of this 15 lakh rupees, even 1 month, 1 week. It's all up to you, how you're going to engage yourself, how you are going to train yourself. So everything is available, but your involvement is very, very important in this. So when you grow and you touch 50 lakh rupees and 30 deals or you become pro, and then you become master if you are growing, and that accordingly. How it is going to change your payout structure? That is, I'll give you some understanding when you join us at IFC Elite, IFC Basic, then Elite, Pro, and Master. This is getting you growth. This is getting you next level growth. So you become 40% shareholder with us first when you join. Then you can grow to 50%, then you can grow to 60%, and then obviously you will go into 70% as well. And there are some 4 products which I'll take you through. These are our revenue products for all of you. Now, as we discussed, just to give you some understanding, very easy and quick, it will make you simple. So we work with investors, we work with brands. As I said, we have 2 communities whom we work. So we matchmake, we get them together. So from investor side, you see I. From brand side, you see B. It's very simple. So investor and then brands. What we do, we onboard investors, we onboard brands. These 2 communities, we onboard both. So onboarding both is called investor acquisition, IA, and BD, brand onboarding, which is business development. So when we onboard a brand, we are BD. When we are onboarding an investor, we are talking about is IA, investor acquisition, right? Now, what we do the next, we service both. So when we service both, we service investor, that's IS, investor service. Then we service brand, that becomes brand servicing BS. These are 4 products what we have. The best part is we charge for onboarding both, we charge for servicing both. That's what our revenue comes from both sides. So when we charge investor onboarding first, because we don't work free, as you know, consultants' product is all time. So we are giving time to any investor to understand requirement and get a right selected brand for all the investors. But it will take time and it will take hard time. So we don't want to have free time for someone. So we make sure this investor is serious, and then investor is serious, then we take him on board, we take her on board. So investors onboarding is must in our business. And we charge for this, which is starting from 30,000 rupees to goes to around 5 lakh rupees, depending on the investment what you are looking to do. So if it is low investment, say less than 20 lakh rupees, we will charge only 30,000 rupees from the investor, right? Then we start servicing, then we get a lot of brands, as per the requirement. It will take a little time. During this time, when we are showcasing brands, getting meetings done, and then we get investor ready for some brand, they will sign LOI, some token amount to the brand, would mean there's a deal which is done. So at this time, the investor who we service will charge a service fees also after once the deal is done. So when our service to investor is done, is complete, it may take a month, it may take 2 months, it may take 6 months also, but this is a continuous process for us every month, every day. So once the service is done, we charge the investor as a service fees as well. And at the other side, since we are selling a franchisee to that investor, that brand also we charge a service fees because we service the brand. So any deal which we do, we charge this brand also a service fees, right? So now I'll give you some understanding how we can calculate as a calculation for you as an average. Say we are talking about 10 investors you work with, you get only 10 investors on board. And let's assume it is a basic investments you have done from the investor side, basic registration, which is 30,000. So these 10 will give you 30 into 10, it becomes 3 lakh rupees to Franchise India through you. So your share becomes 40%. Very simple. And you keep on doing this. There is no restriction on how many you want to do. So more you do, obviously, more investors are onboarded with you, and you create your funnel. Because anyone who is registering with you, it gives you 3 benefits. Number 1, it ensures you first revenue, which is investor acquisition revenue, 3 lakh, you get 40%. Second, since he is paid, there's a deal which is sure shot, which will happen. He will buy a franchise from you. He's a serious. So after getting a deal done for him or her, our IS amount also becomes very safe, and our BS is also surety that we'll get business brand service as well. So in case of 30,000 rupees, when we charge under 20 lakh rupees, there is a service fees which we charge an investor is 50,000 to 1 lakh. But our limit is 1 lakh because we don't now charge 50,000 because we have got businesses which is under 20 lakh. You have changed this recently. Now it is 1 lakh rupees. Every investor we charge minimum. So all these 10 would also pay you 1 lakh rupees each, which is 10 lakh rupees, and you again get 40% on these 10 lakh rupees, right? At the same time, when brand is being serviced and brand has, we have got the deal done, investor has shared the token, LOI signed, the brand deal is done. So that brand which we have serviced will also pay us brand service fees. And that is where it starts from 1.5 lakh to go up to 10, 20, 50, 30 lakh rupees also, because then it depends on the investment and also what kind of model, what kind of opportunity we are talking about. There are some low cost business opportunities, but there are some multi-unit, master franchise, international brands, a lot of other areas wherein we can have a bigger payouts as well. But if we give some calculation wherein we are talking about an average, say every brand which we have sold to these 10 investors, say 2 lakh rupees each we are getting, we are not going anything higher than that. So 2 lakh rupees, all 10 investors we service, and 10 brands we have sold, all 10 deals which we did, we'll be getting 2 lakh rupees from each brand. That becomes 20 lakh rupees. You again get 40% on this 20 lakh rupees. Now you can calculate yourself. And when we do another product, which is brand on board, which are already there with us, but you can also have this opportunity to get brand on board in your city, across anywhere you find a reference. But in this case, if you'll see, there is a 20%, and then it should remain 20% in every category, every format. But here, it will increase when you become elite, you can 50, 60, 70% membership you get. So you become our 50% partner, you become 60 also, 70 also. But here, it will remain 20% because in this case, what is your role? Only and only to share the reference with us. So if someone is in Coimbatore and you are local, you see anywhere, maybe Instagram to Facebook to any show or anywhere, you can get a lead who are claiming that they are looking forward for expansion through franchising. So you talk to them, you share with us, we will organize a meeting, understand requirements, and give them proposals and presentation from our side. Even follow-up is also done by us. Closing is also done by us. Follow-up on payments is also done by us, and you get revenue credit. So your share is 20%. Now the question is, what is the brand onboarding fees, which is very interesting. In our business, we have set formats, which is fixed all over India. It starts from 8.5 lakh plus GST. It goes to 17.5 lakh, 40 lakh, and 75. 4 formats. I'll repeat. Starting is 8.5 lakh. And there is no restriction also how many references you give us, how many brand onboarding you do. And you have a choice also that you do a brand onboard and you want to service and get all franchises done by you. That's also possible. Or any brand you like which is already on board, you want to drive. So we'll give you all leads, and location wise, whichever location you want to choose, you drive, you sell those franchises, and this 40% will go to you. Brand onboarding, 20%. Brand when we sell a franchise, 40%. So it's a double revenues in this. If you do onboarding, and you can do multiple, and there is no restriction, right? So that's why it will remain 20%, because it is only reference what you are giving us. Excuse me. Excuse me for this. So now coming to leads, we are giving you minimum guarantee leads, which are 50 every month, which is minimum. Minimum guarantee leads are 50. But when you are driving brands, we will give you 100, 200, 300 leads also. Depends on how aggressive you are and how often you are giving us, how quickly you are giving us feedbacks. Location you can choose any location you want, because there are a lot of people who are migrated. Maybe you are in Bangalore, but you are from Chennai. So you know Chennai market, you know the other market, you know Bangalore also, wherein you can choose your markets, and we will give you leads, brands also, leads also, as per your choice. And we are going to help also to create a brand portfolio for you, which brands you want to drive, because that will take your experience, your lot of things, your interest, and your city, your region, wherein you want to do it. Then leads will go up. Leads is not a concern, because around 35,000 investors every week is connecting with Franchise India, and we have huge flow of leads. Absolutely no worry. So what all we are giving you? We give you investor leads, two types of leads. One who is looking forward for some opportunity, have no idea where and should go, which brand I want to take. They 100% need a consultant. So we'll give you those 50 investor leads every month. Plus, we will also give you brand quality leads, like brand which you are trying to drive, right? City wise you choose. So those brand leads also we give you, because we run campaign every month. Every month we have a huge marketing budgets. We drive those brands and we generate fresh leads, fresh campaign we run. So we'll give you those leads also, which are brand centered leads, wherein you can go directly to do a deal, and we get the success fees, consulting fees out of that, brokerage out of that. And that would be 3 brands, 4 brands, whichever brand you want to take and whichever leads you want to take, and we also help you. That's what is all about. So leads is absolutely no problem in our system. Only what we need is your involvement. More you are involved, more brands you want to service, more leads, of course, will come to you. Then we do a lot of digital webinars. Then we do a lot of digital shows, face-to-face shows, which are in-person shows, which calls the physical events, exhibitions. And you are also coming and you're getting a lot of data also in this. This is one business, one revenue. Second revenue is your cash incentives, like these brands which we are talking about, we are working with. They are also giving us a lot of cash incentives for our partners, because you become the custodian, you become the franchise consultant for a particular brand, and brand is also dependent on you because you bring growth for them. So they also announce some cash incentives for you. That's also second, wherein Franchise India do not have any cut in between. It will go directly to you. Third, we also have a lot of contest. Every quarter we have a contest. That's also for you. So there's a criteria. We, our team, our leaders will help you to qualify. You get payouts, and you are also getting opportunity to go international trip, which is for every quarter we have one international trip for our partners. Then also once a year we do a lot of awards, AGM, which is outside India, and that awards also which is being given to our partners. A lot of recognition, certifications also happening. Then we do also some incentives which are in kinds for all our partners. That's also there. Right. So these are the opportunities for our partners who join us, and it's a highly rewarding opportunity for all our partners. But what is there for you to become partner with us? As I said, it's a return on involvement. You bring your involvement, your time, and obviously you become intelligent because you get a lot of trainings. And there is one criteria which is only one time. That's a fees which we charge, is going to be license fees for India market. And if there's any guests who have joined us out of India, Sajid will have a call with, and then we also see which country you are from. So we have different countries, different models. He will discuss financials accordingly. But for India market across India, we have 6 lakh plus GST is going to be one-time fee, which is brand fee, which is our license fees only once. There's a 3 year of agreement. Rest, there is no investment from your side. All the investments are done by Franchise India side, and you are getting lot of money out of this, because this is highly rewarding, low cost, zero risk business. Why it is zero risk? Because if we select you, you select us, that would mean you are the right fit for this business. And then there's a lot of other things also which are coming to you. It's very, very highly rewarding for all our partners. As far as your investment is concerned, trust me, this is going to be maybe one deal you do, you are getting your all investment back. Even you can understand if you are getting a brand on board and you are giving reference, how soon you are getting it everything back, because we are getting a lot of bigger brands, bigger ticket values are in our deals also we are doing, wherein my investors are also getting some 10 lakh in one deal also, 9 lakh, 8 lakh rupees also in one. In some brands, we also fix our fee structuring that can be directly 5 lakh rupees in one deal or plus 3 lakh rupees cash incentive. So you cross 8, 9 lakh rupees in one particular deal. So there are low hanging fruits also, but there are bigger ticket values also. So when we train you, you become a consultant, you become our advisor. And obviously, these are all opportunities which are there for you. But there will be little more discussion, I understand, on this opportunity so that our leaders will reach out, having a discussion. Please ask your questions, and they will also have some understanding that whether it is fit or not, because we are also advisors. And believe me, if we feel that this is not the right opportunity for you, our leaders will reach out and say, "No, this is not something for you. Let's find out any other opportunity," because we have thousands of business opportunities already with us. So thank you so much for joining us this webinar. I think we have exceeded 10 minutes in this webinar. So from all of us at panel, from leaders and management side, we would like to thank you for your time. It's a precious time you have given us, but I'm sure there are a lot of takeaways from you. Please uh, have a discussion, and it has to be deep down discussion, because we feel anyone who is really relevant for this profile joins us, and this is going to be a life changing opportunity for all of you for sure. And then you see how franchise India is working, because entire industry, you see this franchise community, brands, businesses are working with us. We have high profile brands also, we have startups also. It's a great opportunity wherein someone who is helping startups, both sides, to get them into business and help them to grow their businesses, right? So with this, we will definitely help our economy also to grow, and this is a very, very supporting to our economy. Because if you just imagine, we sell one franchise and some one person is investing in one business, then check how many people are getting jobs, how many people are getting engaged with that business. So how job creation is happening through this franchising. So please have a deep down discussion on this, have a second thought on this, and we will look forward for a discussion with each one of you. And anyone who is anywhere want to visit our office, our leaders will invite you, and we welcome you in our office, because that's very, very important to have a face-to-face interaction. But till then, yes, thank you once again, and be safe, and look forward for joining some of you. 21st, 22nd, 23rd is our next training session, and we'll look forward for rather many of you to become our partners. Thank you very much, and look forward.